Hey, Austin.
Hey, Trey.
Hey, guess what?
What?
We're going to do a SeatGeek ad.
Oh, yeah? You didn't like the last one we just tried to do?
No, I didn't.
Well, my name is Joe Q StubHub, and maybe you could convince me.
Look, Joe Q StubHub, buying tickets has been a confusing process for a long time.
That's what we do over at StubHub.
You make it tough for the people, but SeatGeek, they're different, Mr. StubHub man. Okay?
Well, that's why they make a lot of money.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, they've come along and made a great app. SeatGeek is always the first place I look for tickets, okay? Not one of you who are trying to shamboozle and wabizzle people.
Look, we offer a confusing and expensive experience.
Right, which isn't what people want, man. I got the SeatGeek app on my phone, and I used it the other day to buy tickets for said insert concert game here, and everything about SeatGeek is designed to make life easier for sports and music fans.
Well, if you want convenience, then the times sure have changed. I don't know what people want anymore.
Well, look, okay, SeatGeek does all the price comparisons for you by searching multiple ticket sites and ensuring that you get the best possible deal for your dollar. SeatGeek does all the work. And you save time and money, Mr. StubHub.
All right, you've convinced me.
Good. Best of all, for listeners of Super GamesCast 64, they get a $20 rebate off their first SeatGeek purchase. Download SeatGeek app, go to the settings tab and hit a promo code and enter the promo code SUPER. And SeatGeek will send you a $20 rebate after you've made your first ticket purchase.
Pretty rad.
Download the SeatGeek today.
Yep.
And do it.
Yeah.
Just
Here's what I do.
Yeah.
I find tickets for under $20, and then I scam the hell out of them, and they got to send me money.
That's not what SeatGeek's about. SeatGeek's about helping
SeatGeek will fill your pockets. That's their tagline.
Yeah. SeatGeek. Just do it.
Okay.
Hey everybody, this is Nolan North, and I've already stopped listening to Super GameCast 64. You should too.
Let's go. Entdecke Freunde, Empfempflügen und Verkaufsgruppen oder in der Nähe Essen bestellten Freunde in der Nähe. Gesprächig Gruppen, Instanzspieler an diesem Tag sind hier.
Did you just summon Hellboy?
Empfohlen Seite Änderungen vorschlagen.
Okay.
Alle Anzeigen, neueste Meldungen. Oh, Einstellungen, ja.
Ja.
Kontoeinstellungen, Sorgeneinstellungen,
Dafürhin, durchjeugen,
aktivierte Protokoll,
hängen,
Spiel auf einen Blick, Nutzungsbedingungen.
Are you summoning the Necronomicon right now? Do we need to hold hands for this?
Yeah, we do, actually.
Okay. What exactly are you reading?
We need to kiss now, too?
We need to just lock lips and pray to Jesus.
All right.
We're good to go. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Super GamesCast 64. This is the show where we discuss video games and the things that have come out and are coming out, and all the other video game properties. I don't know how to do these little intros. It's been a year. This is about our year anniversary, and I still can't get a good intro. Someone write me an intro. That's cool.
Hey everyone, welcome to Super GamesCast 64. It's the podcast where we talk video games and everything that implies. I'm your co-host, Austin. To my immediate front is Trey. He's over here half asleep, doing his intro. I thought I'd come in I'd lay the hammer down right on his little peen, and that's how you should do it, Trey.
Okay. You should do it from now on.
No, it's fine.
New year, new you.
I had nothing. I fizzled out.
New year, new you. That's what I say.
That's true.
So, welcome to our podcast. This is our year anniversary, kinda.
2 weeks late.
2 weeks late, but I guess we did the blow the cartridge last week.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. We had Dan McDowell the week before.
We did.
Both more important than having a dumb anniversary show.
I don't even know what we would do for an anniversary show. First of all, I don't feel like we have enough listeners to have some kind of, blowout thing. Like we're going, we're doing a remote or having people come. I would be really afraid. to do that.
We should review our first episode.
I think we should. Which one though? The
Pokemon Go one,
Okay.
the very first one.
I'll cut that up, and we'll do that in 2 weeks. Because
Okay.
next week we're going to do a Players Unknown Battlegrounds podcast.
Pub-
Because that's what the kids like these days, so we're giving you what you want. Right, Austin?
Yeah.
Giving the kids what they want.
Yep.
So how did you enjoy Blow the Cartridge?
It was great.
Yeah.
I always love doing that. That's about it.
I saw your mom commented, said that we did a
She
good
loved
job.
it. Yeah, she understood everything we talked about.
Mhm.
She's a big fan of the Wii U.
Uh-huh.
And Craig Skitsmas.
Yeah,
So she was real excited about the whole
I'm
show.
glad. She's
Yeah.
such a sweetheart, your mom.
Yeah, she's a demon in real life. But
Oh, yeah?
she's lovely on Twitter.
She has to be a saint to be your mom, probably, to raise you.
That's I know you're joking, but that actually is.
Ooh.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was a little bastard.
I bet. I want to know stories about young Austin
No,
and his
no.
shenanigans.
We don't need to get into that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Adam, who we do Super Films Cast 64, and he's Austin's best friend. They're pretty much the same
we're
person.
mortal enemies now
Why?
because of this films thing.
No, you're not. You're like brothers, or you're like the same person.
That's what everyone always gets our names mixed up, and it's like there's one like common letter. There's one.
Hey.
It's not even pronounced the same way.
That's not. That's different. Like Aaron and Adam are tough
yeah.
for some reason, but Austin is not that tough.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Trey.
you guys are like the same person, and Adam was telling me a story about. I don't mean to say same person. Adam is very much his own person.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
We're both white,
Very much his
young,
own person.
handsome, successful people.
Yeah. Adam was telling me a story about the first time he went to a strip club on our podcast.
The
this
only
week.
time we went to a strip
The only time. And that you were playing your Game Boy Advanced. Or your,
okay,
what were you
wrong.
doing?
I was
What's the
playing
story?
Link Between Worlds.
Okay.
I had zero interest in going to strip club because I'm not gonna pay money for boobers. We got there and it was our friend. Okay, this was for his bachelor party.
What friend was it?
His name is we'll call him Gene
Okay.
because it rhymes with Dean.
And
It was his bachelor party. His
Mhm.
wife doesn't know about this, so I know she listens. So
Oh, really?
Yeah,
No,
we'll
she
we'll
doesn't.
keep this under the radar.
Okay.
But yeah, we went to a stripping center.
Stripping
and,
center.
It was like loud and sticky, and we went to Silver City.
Yes. Silver
Sponsoring
City.
today's episode, by the way.
Yeah, they are sponsors. And so is Clear Energy Water.
And
Or Core Water, yeah.
and Buy.
And Buy.
And
yeah.
today's episode is brought to you by the Hang Zone
The-
at Valley
yes.
View Mall.
We'll talk about that next. I want to talk
Okay.
to you about that next, but go on with the stripper story.
Yes, we got there, and I was deep into Link Between Worlds at that time, and I had it in my pocket, and we got there, and it was just like gross and noisy and stuff, and I didn't want to get any drinks because I don't drink really. And they
You're
came
getting
up and they were
kind of
like,
crazy at the party, though, man. You were swinging on fans and all that.
Yeah, I did have a few sips of beer. And so they came up to everybody and they were like, "Oh, what will we have?" And everyone got their drink orders. They came to me. I was like, "Oh, just water." And she's like, "Okay, $6.50." And I was like, "For water?" She's like, "Yeah, it's Voss water. It's like in this glass bottle from Norwegia land."
Mm-hmm.
And I politely declined. And she said, "No, you gotta order something."
Yeah,
and I
you
was
kinda
like,
do.
"Oh, God," because we didn't pay a cover to get in there.
Right.
I bought the $6.50 water, and girls just kept coming up like, "You want a lap dance, honey?" And they're shaking their titters in my face, and I got so tired of it. Eventually, I just pulled out my DS and started playing Link Between Worlds.
You're kind of my hero. You
I
know that?
I know.
You know that?
It kept them away.
I bet. I'm
Plus-
surprised you didn't get kicked out.
Well, this girl came up and she was like dancing on near us, and we were like, "It's our friend's birthday." She was like, "Oh, it's your friend's birthday. Well, I've got a special little birthday surprise for him." And she gave him quite a lengthy lap dance, and we just kind of sat by awkwardly, and I saved Hyrule. And
So
after it was all done, she came over to us. She was like, "Well, there you go, honey." And she walked over to us. She was like, "Okay, that'll be $80.
Yeah.
And we were like, "What?
What?
$80? So we all pitched in 20 and got him a stupid lap dance. It's the biggest scam in the world.
I don't think I'll invite you to my bachelor party.
Are you
Not
going
that I
Silver
would go to
City?
strip clubs. No.
Nope, you already said.
No. You're totally in there. You're totally in it. I'm not going. No, I'm with you. I don't really like strip clubs either. It has to be the right. Like, all right. So I went to my best friend's bachelor party. Like, we went to a few, and that was fun because we're in New Orleans. I'm with a bunch of friends. It's whatever. I was in Vegas, and that was fun too. But like, just going, that's a waste of money to me. It's got to be like, and it's never my idea to go. It's always someone else's. It's always a bachelor party thing, or the first one I went to was in St. Louis.
Okay.
And that was all right, but it's gross. Like Adam and I were having a big conversation about it. It's I'm not a fan. They're sticky, gross. The people there are scummy, and it's not like you're gonna take these girls home and have a nice like watch a movie or something.
No, dude, they
afterwards.
told me they're in love with me.
Yeah, I bet.
I'm the best customer they ever had.
Yeah. Did I ever tell you my story about asking a stripper if she played Minecraft?
No, do tell.
So I'm surprised I haven't told you this. And so I was at a strip club, and it was sort of your situation where I did not want to be there. Because, it's a lot of money for not much.
For stuff you can see for free.
Yeah, on the internet.
Yeah.
And the girl comes up to me, and she's like, so, do you, what do you want? I'm like, hey, so do you like Minecraft? And she's like, I like mines, and I like crafts.
She like mines?
Why do you ask me that? Yeah, she was very confused by that whole process.
Did you tell her to, like, get your pickaxe out? Your diamond pickaxe?
I didn't go that far.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you get sucked off, though?
They don't suck you off at strip. I mean, I guess, I don't know. I've never got one of those.
You never been to the private room?
I've been to a private room, but it was like a private lap dance. It was never a sucky offy.
Oh.
Yeah. And I usually don't like strip club talk, but I thought that was a funny story, so.
Well, I have a friend who went to China and
that's a whole nother
banged.
world there. Bangkok?
Yeah, prostitutes.
Yeah.
They sucky his wee wee.
That's not a strip club, that's prostitution.
Well, they still strip there.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
So, by definition.
So, oh God. Other Austin story.
Okay.
Now you're a young business owner. You're a small business owner, right?
That's right.
You own a store now?
Yeah, at the dying Valley View Mall, which is set to be executed in September. They're tearing it down.
Tear down that wall.
We all good over there?
Yeah,
freaking out.
the computer just shut off here. It was weird. Yeah, it's back on.
Why don't you sign up for mycomputercareer.com? Maybe you'll know how to.
Is that another adventure you're doing? mycomputercareer.com?
No, that's another sponsor
Oh,
of today's
God.
episode.
Okay.
Yeah, so some pals and I, some investors and I, gathered up our money and got a store at the Valley View Mall. We just figured, hey, there's probably, because we go there for movies a lot, and there's just empty storefronts there. And so we just
What
went and
movies are playing there?
They have a nice AMC there, on the third floor. So that's
Are they going
like
to keep that
fully
AMC
functional.
or?
Well, I don't think they can keep the third
Okay.
floor if they knock down the first two.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Unless it's like Minecraft where it'll just float.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of empty storefronts up there, and we just inquired, and we were like, hey, can we just get one of these? And they're pretty cheap. I don't want to say how much on air just in case, for legal reasons.
Sure.
But yeah, we gathered up some money, a few $100,000, and got a little storefront. We found a lovely one called TJ's Fashion.
Mm-hmm.
It's bright pink on the inside. I tweeted pictures of it yesterday.
Yeah.
We're going to tear down that TJ's Fashion crap and put up our own sign. Our store is called the Hang Zone.
The Hang Zone.
We got a nice armchair in there right now. We got a TV, VCR, DVD combo. We got some tapes. Got a bunch of Regonk matches, so come by and get some Regonk matches.
I'll donate a chair in there. I'll bring in the GameCube, some controllers.
That'd be great. We
yeah.
got an N64 in there with Madden 64.
I'll
We
bring
got some those big balls you can get at Walmart, and they're in the like cage.
Yeah.
We got a few of those. You can
All
bounce
right.
them around. Just come on by, hang out.
Yeah.
No
Go
one
to the
hung
Hang
out
Zone.
yesterday.
I'll come. I'll come Saturday and hang out, or Friday. I don't know. Whenever you're there.
Well, come on down because we haven't had one customer yet. We asked anyone who walked by if they wanted to hang out. No one came by.
I want to say I was at the Valley View Mall last year. I want to say it was the Valley View because I'm not exactly sure, but it was a dead mall. Like, when you go in there, it's like no music, right? It's just dead. and there's maybe a few people walking around. How many stores are open in there now?
Maybe 15, 10. Yeah, they have most of it partitioned off, and it's like dark.
Mm-hmm.
The AC doesn't really work.
No.
And the guy told me, he's like, we're not going to put any more money into the AC, so if it's off, it's going to be hot in there. And I was like, okay. Well,
Yeah.
never mind. So come on by.
Yeah.
Come on by the hang zone.
Will they allow cameras in there to film the mall?
I'm sure they don't care.
Yeah. Is there security there at all?
There's a security booth,
Yeah.
and I've never seen a single person at it.
Jeez.
The first
Are
time
there any
I
food courts?
go
Anyway, go on.
get
first.
popcorn up at AMC.
Okay.
That's about it. Oh wait, there's one barbecue place and there's a pizza place with one sad little man.
No.
Yeah.
Man.
I went up there a while ago to go sign some papers, and the guy couldn't meet because someone had broken into the closed part of the mall, so he had to go deal with it.
It's gotta be so sad.
It's cool though.
Oh yeah, it looks like Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah.
It looks just at the end of the world, and it's just gone. It's really eerie in there. It's so eerie, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like so, yeah. If just to go down and see that is pretty interesting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like we were there last year, back when it was a slightly bit more lively,
Mm-hmm.
and there was just like a kiosk with belt buckles in it, and I walked up, and the lock was just like on the ground. I opened up the glass thing, and all these belt buckles fell out, and I was like, I could have just walked away with all these.
Probably.
A Stewie belt buckle.
Yeah. That's the hot commodity these days. Those Stewie belt
Stewie
buckles.
Griffin belt buckles.
Yeah. So I think those were the two kind of inquiries I wanted to talk to you about.
Yeah, don't you have a third one for me?
Yeah, well, the third thing is we did blow the cartridge this last week. I didn't have a third thing. Like that was sort of the two things.
Don't we usually have a third? Don't we usually have an inquiry for each other at the start of the program?
Oh, what we've been playing?
Yeah.
Before that, I want to do this for a second.
Well, fuck me.
Yeah, fuck you. I want to do this. I want to play. So for the blow the cartridge, we actually had bumps, and Matt Birmingham, who was our board op, and I want to get him on because he's a big Batman fan, and he said the only podcasts he'll do are about Batman games, and that the Telltale Batman's coming out pretty soon. So
Okay, well, I'll take that week off. You
can't
guys
take
can
it off.
Talk Batman.
No, Austin, you can't.
Well,
Austin, if there is no you, there's no show. You know that?
no, if there's no you, there's no show. Because
No.
I can't run that board over there.
You can do this show by yourself. I want you to. I want you to take this over when I die.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that going to be pretty soon?
Yes.
Of what? What are you dying of?
AIDS.
Oh, Trey.
Walker told me I had AIDS.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Sorry, Walker. I'm sorry that fictional character
Told
you
me I
about
had
your
AIDS. Yeah. Sorry about Lucas's and his AIDS.
Have you seen the clip where he smells the ground and knows a plane crashed there?
No, I haven't seen the whole episode. I need to watch the whole episode.
Yeah, there's one where Walker goes into a field and he like rubs the dirt a little and like puts it under his nose. And he goes, "Plane crashed here." It's one of the best.
Jet fuel can't melt steel beams.
It doesn't need to melt them; it just needs to weaken them.
Anyway, so when we did blow the cartridge, Matt Birmingham, who was our board op, did not put in the bumps for the show.
Why?
He put in generic bumps. He didn't realize that we had bumps.
Oh, sure.
Even though it was on the board.
Yeah.
Now he showed me the bumps, and I'm glad we never used them.
Are they awful?
And I'm going to show. Yeah, I'm going to
Are
show
they
you.
Conrad?
Yeah, they're
Oh,
Conrad.
really?
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm mad that we didn't use them. I didn't know we had official bumps.
Here's the thing. I made them. Next time we do this, I'm going to talk to Cactus and kind of give them an idea of what they should be, because they're kind of.
Are they awful?
They're pretty bad.
Okay.
Like as far as in like, like try to support. I don't know. I don't want to sound like, I'm nobody, but it was a little annoying.
Okay.
To say the least. So first one's not bad. First one's kind of funny. So let me play the first one. Tell me if you can hear this.
Can't hear anything.
We must be cray-cray to let Cray Trey take over the transmitter on this Thursday night F-Around. It's Blow the Cartridge on Sports Radio 1310 and 96.7 FM, The Ticket.
Kind of generic.
Dude, that's great.
You
Why did we not have
no.
that?
That's a fine one. That's funny. That's funny. I think that's funny. But they don't really. It doesn't really tell you what kind of show it is, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's fine. That was fine. It was funny. That was fine. Next one.
Proving once again that anyone and we do mean anyone, can host a Thursday night F-Around. Here is Cray Trey, Tim K, and a guy named Austin on Sports Radio 1310 and 96.7 FM, The Ticket.
I want that to be my ringtone and my text tone and everything, just Conrad saying my name.
Austin. So that's a little more mean-spirited, I guess. I don't know. Because
Yeah, who wrote that?
I think it's Cactus who writes these.
Who's
But
your mortal enemy here?
I know, and it's I'm not saying that I'm important, but it's like at all, but it's just like, you had a guy talk about Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, but he's
know.
very knowledgeable.
But we're very knowledgeable. We've done this 3 times. It's
just
not
a
like it's our
seniority
first
thing.
one.
It's a seniority thing. They don't like us because we're young and hip.
Yeah.
Tony's an old, decrepit skeleton man. He's the coolest old, decrepit skeleton man.
Right.
And I respect him a lot. He's a really cool guy. He's one of
Yeah.
the nicest people up here, but he's old, and they don't feel threatened by him.
No, they don't feel
They feel
threatened by the olds.
us, the young, white people.
The young, hip, white people
Yeah.
who own TJ Fashion
Yeah.
stores.
The most threatening people here are you, me, Tim, Matt Birmingham, Fahey, not
Jake?
Sean anymore. Yeah, well, no, not Jake anymore. He's crossed over into old man territory.
TC?
Maybe TC. He's all time
Machine. Machine is threatening.
Yeah. Okay,
He's
I'll throw
threatening.
Machine in there, yeah.
He's threatening. Mino, is he threatening?
Yes. He's young. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Justin, threatening?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the chicken
He's the chicken man.
chicken emperor.
Hopefully, Justin, if you're listening, hope you're doing good, man, because he's still recovering.
So that's why they did that very insulting promo about us. They can't handle
Because they can't handle it. No, I mean, what do you think about that, honestly? Am I overreacting?
I think so.
Okay.
I think that's the normal ticket shtick is
Yeah.
just to rip on everybody.
I know, but I think I'm getting a little, I don't know. Maybe it's just me being
Are you saying this
ornery
is like
about my situation, but I guess I'm just sort of getting tired
you think
of
it's like a passive-aggressive cat stab at you?
Maybe. I don't know.
Hmm.
Next one, though. Last one.
Okay.
We hope this edition of Blow the Cartridge doesn't blow away our P1 listener base. That's why we call it a Thursday night F-Around. There's an ill wind blowing on Sports Radio 1310 and 96.7 FM, The Ticket.
So
Okay,
that's the one I take the most umbrage with.
These sound like Soroy written things.
Really?
I would not be surprised if he
Yeah.
secretly was like, let me write these.
I could see that. I guess I wouldn't be too upset if it was Soroy.
Should we call him?
You want to call him?
I'll call him.
No, don't call him. He
I'm
doesn't
going
want
to call him right now.
All right.
He's not going to pick up, but
Okay.
he was just texting me, so
What
that's
was he-
right. I text Mike Soroy.
You do? He never answers my calls.
Yeah, me
so,
neither.
I wish I was friends with Mike Soroy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy.
I'll leave a message if he doesn't
Yeah.
pick up. Or when he doesn't pick up.
Hey, buddy.
What?
Hey, you're live on air right now with Trey and I during the podcast. Did you write those really mean bumps for Blow the Cartridge from last week?
Oh.
What?
No, because I didn't listen to it, and I also didn't write them.
Okay,
No, innocent.
because they had Conrad record some very, very mean bumps about us.
Sorry, little buddy, I didn't do it.
Okay, bye.
Love you, Mike.
I'm
You-
playing with my dog. Leave me alone. Fuck off.
Jeez. So
That's what
mean.
makes me think he wrote them.
Really? He didn't listen either.
No, he
Man.
was just jealous.
He hates me. Everyone hates me.
What if Tim wrote them?
Man, that would be backstabbing. Am I overreacting, or was that kind of
I
like?
think you're overreacting.
Okay. I thought the first one was funny, but I don't know. Maybe
You're,
I'm just getting too
getting a little paranoid.
not paranoid, but just restless.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the right word.
No, I think it's just a normal.
Yeah.
I
All right.
mean, when Norm and Mary do the travel show,
Norm and Mary.
the bumps still have a little tongue in cheek in them.
Yeah, I'm fine with tongue in cheek. I think the main thing is it didn't really talk about what the show was, and I guess like maybe that's just me telling Cactus, hey, this is just maybe say. I don't mind the poking fun, but like maybe tell us what the show is, you know?
Yeah, if we hit, because they do like the kick around our show about soccer, or when
Yeah.
when Ty does his wrestling show. They
Yeah.
mentioned it could have been like our video game experts or so-called experts or something like
or
that.
even just I don't even care if, it's like a bunch of nerds or anything like that. Like, whatever. Maybe just explain what it is. All right. I thought that would be funny. Maybe I'm overreacting.
Let's call Conrad.
No, yeah. Let's call Conrad. He's in Canada right now. Anyway, we've gone, holy crap, 20 minutes and not even talked about what we've been playing yet.
Whoa!
Austin, what have you been playing?
So I picked up Fortnite.
Yeah, okay, tell me about that, because I've been hearing a lot about Fortnite.
What have you been hearing?
I've been hearing it's fun, and it's a video game you can play right now.
So this is an open beta, technically.
I thought it was in beta for a while.
It was an alpha for a while.
Okay.
They just now released the beta. I bought like a collector's edition. I paid a normal price for it. I got a physical copy, and it came with a bunch of free shit. Like in-game stuff. Just to quickly go over the premise, you and a couple people online kind of have to huddle together and tear down resources and build a fort to protect like this little machine, and hordes of monsters come at you from every direction. You've got to constantly, as they break down the walls, you got to build new ones and set traps and
so it's
light
like
on fire.
Plants vs. Zombies?
Sort of, it's
better.
Yeah, it's third person.
Okay.
It's not like a mobile game. So
Or
it's
what are they called? Not a real-time strategy,
no,
right?
it's not a real-time strategy. This is a first person. Well, it's a third-person shooter.
Okay. Oh, okay. But it's
So-
kind of in a cool art style too, right?
Yeah,
It's sort
yeah,
of like
it's-
a cell-shaded.
Kind of Overwatch. You know
Okay.
how it's like it's still realistic looking,
Yeah.
but it's kind of styled.
What are you playing it on?
playing it on an Xbox?
Okay. So
Uh,
I guess explain sort of.
Yeah, so it's it's beta right now. So I guess they're looking for feedback. The UI is atrocious. It's way too messy and complicated. But they can get that worked out. The tutorial was brutal to get through. It was very tedious and long, and it's kind of getting me down on it. And then I got thrown into my first online match, and I had a lot of fun, actually. Now, Zach played it too. He was in a different match. He did not have fun because there was no cohesiveness in his, but in mine I had a lot of fun. We had one guy who was always grabbing resources and building and stuff, and then I was making sure the traps were set and somebody else was taking care of the walls. And so when all my stuff was done, I'd run to the top of our little fort and I'd shoot some monsters down. I'd run back down, grab some more stuff, build a little bit, and shoot. And we had a good thing going on. It was a lot of fun. And it was just the first level or first little. It works kind of like Mario, where you like progress down a little path. It was just the first one, so they only came from one direction. But I can't imagine how fun it would be if they're coming from every direction. You're having to run back and forth because it was a little easy, the one I did. But
how many people on a team?
We had 3 or 4.
Were they strangers or?
Yeah, it was just matchmaking. So
Right, yeah.
you get a little time at the beginning to collect resources and make guns and stuff. It's like everything you craft in there, and you can earn recipes and stuff. So, it's fun.
Did you use voice chat at all? Was it a voice chat?
No,
or?
I bet it would have been even better if I'd used voice chat. We could have been like, "Hey, you go guard this part. I'm gonna go tear down this car, grab some metal or something." I've only played it that one time. I want to play it again because it was fun. But I've been busy moving. So I haven't played much. I've also just been playing Overwatch. Doomfist comes out tomorrow.
Okay.
New Overwatch hero. Second black dude in the game. Settle this debate for me. Overwatch is a very diverse game. There's Egyptian characters. There's just as many female characters as there are male. You got all sorts of races, nationalities, and it's a very diverse game.
You got a gay character, a Tracer's lesbian, right?
Yeah, that's right. There's no black ladies in the game. There's no black female character. There's 2 black male characters. But there is a robot who looks like a goat, but she clearly has an African accent and is from Nambia, I think. She's from some African country.
Chad?
No, not from Chad, but she sounded like, "Please step behind my barrier." She has an accent, and so Kirk was saying that counts as a black woman in the game.
When are we gonna have Kirk on?
I don't know. We need to.
I messaged him on didn't respond back to me,
Of course
but
he did.
no.
Pornography.
I feel bad. I think I might have said something mean to Kirk at your
No,
thing.
he doesn't.
Okay. All right. We need him on.
I don't think that counts.
That doesn't count. It's
'Cause
a robot.
You could have a Chinese person raised in Africa and still have that accent.
Yeah. White people have that accent.
Yeah,
Will
Yeah.
Smith had that accent. Tell the truth.
that's right. Yeah, so just playing Overwatch.
No, that does not count as an African American character now.
And then Pokemon Go just had the legendaries released very recently.
Do you want to just kind of talk about that news story?
Yeah, okay. So they had this thing called Pokemon Go Fest in Chicago.
Right.
It was, people, it sold out in minutes or whatever. And
They
people
had $20
came.
wristbands.
Yeah, people got in. You can catch all sorts of legendary stuff, I think. They had bonuses, and you're supposed to meet up with trainers and do stuff. It sounded pretty cool, I guess. Turns out it was a disaster. The app didn't work, basically.
I guess they're saying it was cellular problems.
Yeah.
And Niantic is such a small company.
Right. They
that
couldn't
it's-
handle it.
Yeah.
So after a few hours, they were just like, fuck it. We're giving everyone $100 of in-game currency. You're getting your tickets back. You're getting a bunch of free loot, coins, all sorts of stuff. And people were disappointed. But for us who didn't go, they extended the legendary event afterward for a few more days. So still trying to catch an Articuno.
So do you think this hurts the Pokemon Go brand? Do you think what do you think this does to Pokemon Go?
I don't think it was a big enough news story to really affect the Gen Pop's opinion.
But I guess maybe towards the hardcore who are still playing.
I think the hardest of the hardcore are always going to hate Niantic.
Mm-hmm.
People like me, it didn't bother me. I expected it's a huge scale game.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wasn't there. It didn't bother me. I don't know. I don't think people are going to be too upset about it. They get extra days to catch legendary stuff, which is we've been waiting for since the beginning.
Yeah, I haven't even opened that in a while.
Yeah. It's
And,
pretty cool. They've got this new battle system called Raids, where a gym will shut down for a little bit, and they'll put one super powerful Pokemon in there, who instead of the normal 6 low-powered ones, they've got one that's like, okay, because the normal combat power ranges to 2,000 is basically the cap. These are 35,000. So you have to get together with 4 or 5 people, and you can all battle it at once and take it down. So they've got legendaries now, like Articuno is active right now. You can go to an Articuno and get all your friends and battle it, and then you have a chance to catch it. And I did one yesterday. It was a lot of fun. I was walking back from lunch, and I noticed there was a crowd of people outside a gym. And I walked up, and they're like, hey, we're trying to catch Articuno. There were probably 15 people there.
I'm glad that's still
Yeah. Oh, no,
big
people,
thing.
it's still,
Yeah.
it's not as,
No.
mainstream conscious anymore, but people are still playing it a lot. And so there were 15 of us, and we tried to get one. We couldn't, and we all moved as a group. We walked. Some people biked, some people rode or drove. We all walked to another one, did it again. It was fun. They're super nice people.
Sure.
And, almost caught me an Articuno.
I might try to do that. I might try to play some, taking walks now. If I start doing walks instead of
Have
doing
some
the
eggs.
treadmill. So I have my podcast on. I can do a little Pokemon Go. And
Yeah. Then we can do Super
walk.
Fit Cast 64.
Dude, I'm down for Super Fit Cast 64.
Do you want to do Super Memes Cast? We could do a 5...
We got to get Adam and Kirk on, though.
Yeah, we got to do a 5 to 10 minute episode a week of just the hot memes.
And I want to do at the end maybe sort of resolutions. And that's sort of one of the things I want to do is have a group podcast, between all of us,
You need to find a third person to do Super whatever cast with. We need to get a network going of Super Blank Cast.
Dude, I don't mind even if you want to do something with someone else. Like if you and Adam want to do a podcast, if you and
Super No Trey Cast 64.
yeah, I don't care, man. Whoever, if or you and Nathan or you and one of your other friends want to do something, or Adam,
So you're
whoever.
licensing the brand?
Dude, it can all go. I'm paying for the feed. It can all go on there.
We'll give you some cash.
I don't mind it at all, man. I'm fine with whatever.
Yeah, we need to get as many Super Blank Casts
I
out there
agree.
as we can, so that Super Game Cast doesn't come after us. And
Yeah.
they'll
I don't think they will. I don't think they've uploaded in a while.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Fuck
I think we're
those guys.
fine. Thing is, though, a good friend of mine, YouTuber friend of mine, Peridactyl, good friend, but I know him from YouTube. He actually is listening now.
Whoa.
But he said that he couldn't. He thought, I guess he probably was listening to Gamecast 64.
What a butthole.
Instead of us because of the name. Which, if we could do that, we could kind of rebrand the name a little bit. Maybe just call it Supercast 64 Network. And then maybe, I don't know how that you can change names at all on iTunes, but
We'll figure it out.
we'll figure it out.
iTunes, call us.
iTunes, give us a call. We'll get online, do all that.
Yeah, 1-800-877-84-TILOC.
Yeah. So, what else you been playing, I guess? Is that all? Or anything else?
I swear there's something else, but I can't think of it for the life of me.
All right. So I completed Horizon Zero Dawn.
Whoa, finally.
Finally completed the story.
When did that come out? February?
That came out before Zelda. I want to say February.
February.
It came out before Zelda. I know that. So it's been a while, and Adam asked me on the Films Cast, he's like, hey, so you've just been playing that? It's not that because I've been playing other things between that, but it's just taken me a while to beat it. It's not that I've been playing it nonstop. It's that I've been playing it like maybe a few hours every week.
Yeah, it's like me with a book. Like I've been reading Fellowship of the Ring since.
Oh wow. Okay.
I don't know, Christmas.
Yeah.
And I'll just read a few pages every day or so, and slowly working my way through it.
Remind me after I talk about this before we go on to the Walmart thing. Talk about Ready Player One trailer. Did you watch that?
No, I didn't. But everyone at work was talking about it.
I want to save that. And I want to ask you a question about that. Just remind me.
All right.
Anyway, Horizon Zero Dawn. I don't know if I want to do a big review on it because it's been so long. So maybe I just give you a short review right now.
Hit me with it.
Excellent story. A really cool sci-fi story. The gameplay is really fun. It does a good job of making traveling fun because as you travel, you encounter all these robotic animals and dinosaurs and you fight them and there are quests you can do that are like fetch questy things, but not as much. I really didn't do too many side quests in the game. And I felt like I was good enough to, the boss was pretty tough. And I was playing on easy and it was pretty tough for me.
Okay.
But like the final boss was really tough. But I felt that I was powerful enough where I didn't have to do all the side quests. You should. There are a lot of cool, like the cauldrons, which are there's 4 cauldrons, and beating a cauldron will unlock, you can override certain machines. And they're really fun to go through. And just the design of a lot of these cauldrons and a lot of the areas in the game are so cool because it's this very futuristic tech combined with like this nature. It's this sci-fi. It's sort of a trope now, the overgrown cities and landscapes. Yeah. But it's like, but it's lush and green. It's not, barren, which is, I like the aesthetic though. I mean, it's been done a lot, and there's actually a funny pic of all the PlayStation, it's all the PlayStation first party games, and it's all the same thing. It's just lush, overgrown landscapes of, like cities and stuff. And so it's sort of it's a trope, but I dig it though. But yeah, the cauldrons are really fun, and so like that's some of the side quests you can do, and then the story's really cool. This secondary story it's almost a civil war going on, and it does actually tie into the overarching story of what happened to the old ones, which are the people, pretty much us, about 50 years from now.
Hey, too many spoilers.
Well, I mean, it all combines together.
Okay,
but I'm not going to spoil it. But it's really well done. I just kept wanting to play more so I could get more of the story. And the gameplay's really fun. I didn't go very deep with it because you could do a lot of things like setting traps and doing a lot of techniques with different weapons. There's a whole bunch of weapons and weapons upgrades. I really didn't get into a lot of that. I'm not a big trap guy. I don't like setting traps. I like stealth, but I'm not a big trap guy.
Yeah.
And so I didn't get into a whole bunch of that, but the combat was fun though, and you always felt like you're getting better and progressing more every time you would fight. It never felt like I was wasting resources, like how Zelda kind of got into a thing where it felt like these battles you're just wasting resources.
Right.
You never really felt that because there was always plenty of resources, at least for me to get. And so yeah, I felt the combat was really good. The story was really good. The gameplay was, fun. The one kind of thing I didn't like, which is sort of a lot of video games, especially open world games, have this, and Zelda has this a lot. I hate after you complete the final boss, the final chapter, it goes back to a point where you're about to play that last chapter. Yep. I don't know. And I get why they do that, so you can go back and play it again and get trophies and, do other things in the game. But it's like, I kind of like the idea of, okay, we're done, and you can just go explore the world. Right. And like Fallout 4 kind of did that, where it was once you beat the final boss, then that story's done, but you can still go and do whatever you want. But so that's just sort of it's a little issue. But anyway, like the game a lot. Really recommend it. It's maybe 50, 60 hours to play, but I mean, you could complete that story pretty quickly.
Did you find yourself sexually attracted to the protagonist?
She was a cutie, Aloy.
Yeah?
Yeah. She was very cute.
Yeah? Is she Irish?
She's
looks
not
Irish.
She does, but she's not Irish. It's man, I forgot the name of the lady who plays her, but she played one of the girls from Life is Strange.
Okay.
Like she's a pretty prominent voice actor for video games. Ashley Birch. I want to say Ashley Birch. I want to say it's Ashley Birch. Let me look that up quickly. Any more questions you got for me on that?
No? That sounds fun. That's the one PlayStation exclusive I really, really wanted to play, and that 1% made me consider getting a PlayStation.
Yeah, all right. It's fun if you haven't played it yet and have time to play it. I also, speaking of PlayStation exclusives, and this is for a video, I've been playing The Last of Us, getting back into that and doing it for a video that's upcoming. And The Last of Us, I never actually beat the game, but I played it and playing it again for footage for a video.
Okay.
On the PS4, because I have the remastered on there. I got that with the system.
Cool.
The reason I even bring it up is it's weird because the first time I played it was back in 2013, I want to say, and it was at a time where I was sort of getting back into video games. And
After
so
your dark period?
Yeah, and so I wasn't that familiar with all the mechanics and stuff like that of modern games. And so I remember the first hour of it was really tough. I didn't know what I was doing, and it just took me a while. This time around, I say the first hour, it took me an hour. I don't know how long it took me back then, but it took me an hour, and it was a breeze. And I'm playing it on normal. I mean, it was a breeze. Like, it was so easy. And man, it's interesting. I don't know if it's that I remember everything, or am I just getting more knowledgeable at playing video games now? Like, what is it? 4 years in the future. You know, it's interesting. I felt it was a lot easier to play.
Your skills have increased.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure. And I've just become more familiar with that kind of game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought it was pretty interesting, because I was kind of dreading it. I'm like, man, I remember it was so tough, and now it's like, oh, it was really easy. That was really easy. So yeah, been playing that. I want to get into Splatoon eventually.
Kirk bought that. Zach just bought it.
Okay.
I want to get it too. We could all play.
Yeah, I'm with you. I might buy that. Actually, I might go on Amazon, use my Amazon store card.
Wow.
You should buy it now. Like
Okay.
now, right now.
Yeah, okay. I'll do it right now.
Do it right now. And yeah, I need to play my Switch more. I feel like I do. I just don't do it as much. I should bring it up and play it more.
You can play it wherever you want, Trey.
I know, you can take it anywhere. That's everywhere it goes. And speaking of Nintendo, so you alerted me last week that the Super Nintendo Entertainment System Classic was available at Walmart.
And I got one.
Yeah, I did too.
Right when I got the alert, I was like, bam, signed up. Got it.
I got it too. Then you got an email saying,
canceled.
Hell no. And then there was some news reports saying that it was an error that they
wasn't supposed to go up.
Yeah, it was not supposed to go up. It was error. There was an error and it was not supposed to go up, so some orders were starting to get deleted. And today Walmart came out and said, yeah, all orders are being canceled.
Well, good. That makes me feel better, because I
Sure.
thought it told me, it was like, oh, your credit card information was incorrect. And I was like, oh my God, did I miss out on this because I mistyped one number?
Yeah.
I have my credit card number memorized.
Tell me, what it is? What is it?
467 461 215
They're going to slow that down and we're going to get your credit card. Now, what's your expiration date?
I think it's January 33rd of 2006.
No, what's the back three numbers on the back? Security code.
Now, what's that?
The security code.
Can you show me how to find that?
It's the ones on that side.
6 6 9. So go buy whatever you want with my card.
All right, will do. Anyway, we're going to talk about the story, but I just got because I had not gotten a confirmation email about the SNES Classic until now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I just got it. We're sorry. We've had to cancel. Hello, Trey. Thanks for your recent order. We're really sorry, but the items shown below were canceled due to a system error that kept us from processing orders. We're working to fix the error and hope to have a solution soon. After reviewing the final details below, yeah. So anyway, cancellation and refund information. Okay, so your card wasn't charged. So I've been refunded as well.
Yep.
Walmart screwed up. No Nintendo Switches for us.
Wrong system.
Bad system.
No, you said Switch.
Oh no, I meant SNES Classic.
Did you see Target said, "Hey, watch out! Very soon, ours are gonna be up."
I want to wait till it's Amazon because I got that Amazon Prime store card. Whatchamacallit.
Well, I thought you were using that for Splatoon.
I can use it for whatever the hell I want.
It's just free money on there?
It's free money on there, dude.
Damn.
Free money. You should get it. It's free. Free money. That's why I bought my PC. The free money card.
Love it.
Coming to you.
Ugh.
Soon. Hell yeah. Anyway. So that sucks, but hey, at least we can... We're not all screwed here.
Yeah, I thought it was just me at first, and I was like, fuck.
Yeah. Do you think the SNES Classic's going to have the same deal as the NES Classic where no one can find any?
Yeah, I think so. Especially with that Star Fox 2 on it.
It's so ridiculous. Because, I mean, the demand is so high. Why don't they just sell them? Make more.
Because it's more of a news story if they don't.
Yeah, I bet. Nintendo loves being news stories. Now, the Switch, I've heard that it's hard to find, but I see them everywhere.
Kirk went to Best Buy a couple weeks ago, maybe a week ago, at 10 a.m. when it opened, because he talked to a guy the day before, and he was like, yeah, they're coming in tomorrow. And he got one. Yeah. And I got an alert from my Nintendo news, and they were gone in like 10 minutes. Damn. So
it's been doing really well. I have another news story since we're kind of talking about that. I kind of like doing news stories organically, kind of what we're talking about. And I feel like, and I think Adam even said that we are a very Nintendo-inducive show.
Well, Nintendo's the only one who generates news right now.
Well, PlayStation too, but I just don't bring a lot of those stories because they're kind of inside baseball. Like the PlayStation update, they're having a new update on their system, and I guess maybe you can change names. I think that's but that's rumored all the time. Yeah, being able to change your name. But I heard rumors that it was able to change your name and that PlayStation 1 classics are coming back. Oh. Which would be really cool and be awesome if I could take the ones I have on PS3 to bring them over, because I got Metal Gear Solid 1 on there, and I'd like to play that game again.
Yeah, just the Nintendo stuff lately, for new system, first of all.
Sure.
They've got the most bite-worthy news as of late. Like, when you get PlayStation or Xbox news right now, it's just like technical specifics or, hey, we might be working on this, but Nintendo... We just caught Nintendo in the middle of their news peak.
We kind of did. We kind of started the podcast when Nintendo was kind of
ramping up.
Yeah. I guess that's sort of why it's been like that. Like if it was the PlayStation 4 coming out and Xbox One, we'd be talking about that all the time. I think it was just the fact that it's. I think we both grew up in Nintendo and we're both fans of it, and I think that's just. We're influenced by that, and that excites us more.
No more Nintendo for the rest of any show.
No, we're not. That's a fake news. So Nintendo has sold nearly 5 million units since its launch in March. The company stated its quarterly earnings report that the hybrid console has shifted to 4.7 million units by the end of June. Sales projected to reach 10 million by the end of March next year. So, Breath of the Wild sold 3.92 million units. So I guess that's like 80-something% of people who own a Switch own Zelda.
Well, is that Wii U included, or is that
That's just Switch.
Okay, wow.
I'm sorry. It says, though it's unclear whether these also include Wii U software sales.
Okay.
So that's 3.92 million units out of 4.7. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is 3.5 million copies sold. And ARMS sold over 1 million units.
Okay.
So yeah, it's been doing really well.
Yeah, I got a notice today that said Nintendo is turned a profit for the first time
since 2011. Yep. Yeah, I saw that story. Yeah, it's surprising because I was sensing doom and gloom after the Wii U.
It
was not.
You said they were going to be dead after this.
And it's weird because I was like, you know what? Because I was such a big GameCube champion for the GameCube. Like, I'm like, the GameCube was great, and it still is. It's one of the best consoles ever.
Yeah.
The GameCube was awesome. You're sleeping on the GameCube. Has the best games. It's the greatest. Now, PlayStation 2 had the DVD drive, and Xbox had the online. But yeah, GameCube was great. And then the Wii was a phenomenon. It was. Because Grandma wanted to play the Wii U, or the Wii, everyone wanted to play. It had the motion controls, but the attachment rate was terrible on it. Yeah. Because it was Grandma and Mom and Dad and, mom and grop and your cousins and your uncles who don't play games.
Grop?
Mom and grop. They all wanted it. They all wanted a Wii because it was the novelty. It was the, motion controls. This is fun. I can play bowling. And then they forgot about it. And no one played Twilight Princess. And no one bought Mario Galaxy. No, people did buy Mario Galaxy and all those, but not the progression of it.
Right.
The attachment rate was low because people forgot about it after a few years. And the Wii kind of fizzled out. And then the Wii U came, and it just was not anything people wanted. And the freaking thing was a Hasbro toy. It was just too big, and there's no reason to buy it. Even though it had great games, and then it was sort of like, Nintendo should just go third party.
Mm-hmm.
And then they came out with the Switch, and now they're, it's goodwill from everybody.
The Wii U is the BioShock 2 of Nintendo consoles. The Wii is the BioShock, and then now we're at BioShock Infinite.
Thing with people have kind of been sour on BioShock Infinite, though.
Really?
I think from what I've heard, I think people are more sour on that than they were when it came out.
It definitely was much more story.
shootery.
Yeah.
Than BioShock.
Yeah.
BioShock wasn't really a shooter.
Yeah, you could get through Infinite without really using any of the tonics.
Yeah. It was much more of a shooter.
Yeah.
I still haven't completed it. That's in
Very
my backlog.
Good. Finish it, and then play Burial at Sea.
Yeah, I bought the BioShock collection that has Burial at Sea.
Yeah, and then that brings the whole thing full circle. It's really good.
Yeah. And I kind of know everything. Again, I've
Mm-hmm.
ruined myself a lot of that.
Yeah.
But I still want to play it because I love BioShock.
Me too. Please come back, everybody, for BioShock.
BioShock, come back.
They're all dead.
Yeah, well, Adam Levine broke up the company.
Adam Levine?
Or, yeah.
I mean, Ken Levine?
Ken Levine broke up the company. Not Adam Levine.
I hope...
Kim Levine.
I want Adam Levine to run his own.
Yeah, let's see how that works. Ken Levine, broke up the company, and now they're small, and I'm sure there will be a BioShock 3, or BioShock 4. I don't know what it'll be called, but, I guess it would be...
BioShock Finite.
I like an underground city. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, what other weird places can we put a city?
Underground.
Space.
Space. In the middle of the jungle.
Desert or not,
Desert would be cool.
Yeah, cyberspace. We can have a virtual city.
Virtual city.
City of the mind.
It's inside someone's. Oh, in a snowflake, like in the Grinch.
Whoa.
Remember?
Yeah.
They did that.
Yeah, I
weird
remember
thing.
the Grinch, Trey.
They did that weird thing where it's in a snowflake.
You and Adam should review the Grinch.
We should.
Jim
I think
Carrey
we should.
and the animated one, and Cat in the Hat. Dr. Seuss episode.
Hey, speaking of that, when are we going to do your bet where you have to watch Despicable Me 3 time?
We'll do it very soon.
This weekend.
We have our last day in the house on Sunday. We've got to get cleaned next weekend for sure.
Okay. I'm going to hold you to that.
Okay. Do it.
I'm going to hold you to it. Do we have any more news stories, Austin?
No.
Any more news stories? I'll just say Players Unknown Battlegrounds will have its first big esports tournament next month in Cologne.
That's in Germany.
It's in Germany. I think it's for Gamescom or something to do with Gamescom. Anyway, they're going to have something there. We'll probably talk about it next week more. So just, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Okay, what was the thing I was trying to... Okay, so I want to talk to you about, and then we can do Twitter questions, and I'll get you out of here because I know you got to leave.
I just want to get out of here.
Yeah, I know. You want to get out of here now? You just wanted it now?
Yeah, later.
Okay, see ya.
No, I'm in it. Let's do it.
So, what's it called? The movie that we're talking about?
Bowling for Columbine?
No. Ready Player One.
Yeah.
Now Dan told us to read the book, and I
Yeah,
kind of
he
want to
did.
read the book, but
Reading is for squares.
it is for squares, Dan. The trailer for Player Unknown, or not Players Unknown, Ready Player One came out, and it got some backlash.
Uh-oh.
Because I want to say the reason is because it just seemed like it was reference overload. Like, it was just referencing everything. And I've not read the book, and so I assume it has to do with the book somehow, you know?
Well, let me watch it.
Okay, you haven't watched it yet?
No.
It was a lot of references to a lot of things, and I think people were kind of put off by that.
Okay.
A little bit. All right. Do audio commentary
It's
while you watch
currently
it.
streaming to my telephone.
Uh-huh. Do you
which
have
is
a commercial?
Weird phrase.
Put the audio up.
Let's start over. Hold on.
Okay. Oh, God. Hey.
In 2045, it's still ranked the fastest growing city on Earth. But sure doesn't seem like it when you live in the stacks. They called our generation the missing millions.
Okay.
Missing not because we went anywhere. There's nowhere left to go.
Oh no.
Okay, he's putting on some sort of
VR.
Except the Oasis.
He's putting on a PlayStation VR.
what's the failed Nintendo glove? The Power Glove?
Yeah, the Power Glove.
He's putting on some sort of Power Glove.
It's the only place that feels like I mean anything. A world where the limits of reality are your own imagination.
Whoa, VR, dude.
VR's so bad.
The evils of VR. Whoa, the Iron Giant.
Yeah. I guess like
Okay.
Freddy Krueger's in there somewhere.
I'm in on that. If we get live action Iron Giant. Can we get a live action Iron Giant?
We should.
That would
I
be
think we
great.
should.
Who would play Hogarth?
Well, it wasn't it Vin Diesel?
Well, he
Who
played
played-
the Giant.
Or who? Hogarth was the kid.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, get any of those fresh-faced young boys in Hollywood today.
Kevin Bacon could play the inspector dude.
Sure.
We could get Matt LeBlanc to play the beatnik guy.
Sure.
And I don't know, Helen Mirren can be his mom.
Okay.
Robot Scorpion.
There's DeLorean's in there. Do, 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 do.
Are you ready? This is a Chris Angel movie. Uh-oh, robot attack.
Peace time Sawyer, me. Slap of the bus.
Okay, the people look really poor at the beginning. How do they
I know,
all
it's
afford
weird.
these like laser chairs? Okay, some driving, wrecking balls. Oh, it was fake the whole time. He took off his helmet.
Ooh. So what do you think?
I think it looks cool.
Yeah,
I'm in.
I think the
Oh.
issue was with people and it just being so referential. And
Oh,
maybe they, I don't know, I guess the
like-
book's like that though, but
Like referencing pop culture stuff.
yeah.
But I feel like that's kind of the idea, right?
I guess the main thing I want to talk to you about is, do you like that? Do you like it when a movie is mainly references to things? And do you think that's good? Do you think that's lazy writing, or do you think it's
think
good?
when it's appropriate and it works, I love it.
Mhm.
I think it works really great. But I think it's not very often that it works.
Yeah.
I think and when it doesn't, it's very awkward. It
Mhm.
feels very forced. I think the subject matter in this, it would be appropriate,
Mhm.
probably, and I don't feel it would be forced. But if you're just kind of referencing it,
Like the Big Bang Theory, or like versus Boyhood.
yeah, Big Bang Theory drives me nuts. How it's
Yeah.
just like forced this, everything's just shoehorned into Star
Uh-huh.
Trek joke or science term here, wherever we can force it.
Mm-hmm.
Which I guess the proletariat loves that when they
Norm
watch
loves
their.
it.
Well, Norm's part of the proletariat then. Yeah, I don't think it's easy to pull off, but when it's done, it's
Mhm.
great. And I think this looks like it could do it as long as
Mhm.
it's not stuffed. Like Wreck-It Ralph, that needed references.
Yeah, I thought that was
And
great.
I thought they didn't overdo it.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was, the references they made were just ancillary characters, and I thought it worked great.
Mm-hmm.
Same with Toy Story. You'll have Magnadoodle and Etch-a-Sketch
Yeah.
or whatever in the background, and I think that works.
Yeah, that was very, that was like, yeah, that was, I guess, very tame on the references, because you got Mr. Potato Head,
Yeah.
but you also had
He's still his own
Woody and
character.
Buzz. Yeah.
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 You ever seen Food Fight?
No.
It's rated like basically the worst animated movie of all
Yeah.
time. They had the whole movie ready to go, and then all the files were lost, and they had like a few months to like basically redo the whole thing. And it stars Charlie Sheen. It's this horrible, horrible animated comedy
Mhm.
I'm
You
not
know
gonna
what?
call it
I've
comedy.
heard of it.
Yeah,
I've actually seen like a video, like one of those YouTube videos where they make fun of it.
well, it takes
yeah.
place in a grocery store.
Yeah.
and it's supposed
Not
to be
Sausage Fest.
No. It's supposed to be like chock full of food references. and,
Right.
like, they got licensing for like the Vlasic bird and the the little tuna shark man, Charlie,
Yeah.
whatever. and it just seems so forced and stuff. So when it works, it works.
Yeah.
You and Adam should review Food Fight, by the way.
Okay. Well,
If
give
he
us a list.
If he wants to watch it again, which I don't know if he can get through it again.
I'll watch it with him.
Okay.
We'll watch it together. You're free to come on whenever and review movies. I actually watched a movie you might like.
Oh, yeah?
I watched, and I actually only saw half of it, then went to bed, but I watched half of The Last Action Hero with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, I don't know that one.
It was made in 1993. It was like the peak Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like he was just off of Terminator 2.
Okay, so you're talking about Jingle All the Way, right?
No. This is called The Last Action Hero. This is about some kid who's like this big action film buff, and somehow magically he gets Arnold Schwarzenegger is like he goes by Arnold Schwarzenegger, but he is an actor in this world. Like he is Arnold Schwarzenegger, the actor.
Yeah.
Kind of like a character of Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Like Jorgen von Strangle?
Sure. But he gets transported into a movie.
You didn't get that reference, did you?
No, what was that?
That's from Fairly Odd Parents.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't get
Okay.
that. But he gets transported into a Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. And so Arnold Schwarzenegger is a character in this film. And it's pretty much kind of playing on all these action film tropes.
Okay.
And it's pretty funny. Like it's
So
kind of clever.
Parody almost?
It is a parody.
Oh,
It's a total parody of like all these action movies, and it's kind of ahead of its time. I guess it got panned back in the day, but it's sort of ahead of its time.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, it still holds up, and it's kind of cool. It's kind of poking fun at all the tropes, and like it's the lieutenant is like this black guy who's just yelling all the time, and it's just like it's just gibberish, and like what is he even saying? He's like, don't worry about it. It's kind of funny, and there's a lot of good stuff in there.
Okay.
So I'd watch that.
Check it out.
Yeah, check it out. Last Action Hero.
Now, I'm only coming on the podcast for our dual Bowling for Columbine and Despicable Me 3 episode.
They're so similar. It's an obvious pairing. Yeah, anyway. So yeah, movies that reference things. Yeah, I'm with you. I think it can be a little too much. Like Boyhood was cool. I haven't seen the whole thing, but there was a lot of references. But I'm like, do I like this because of the references or because it's a good movie?
Or do you like it because of nice, juicy Patricia Arquette?
I didn't see it that far through.
You didn't see Patricia Arquette?
No.
And all her...
I did not.
All her Patricia Arquette-ness?
I don't think so.
It's nice.
All right. I only saw like the first few minutes of it. So.
Well, excuse me. They worked 12 years on it, and you couldn't even be bothered.
No, I need to watch it.
2 hours of your time.
Sorry. This isn't the film cast, though.
That's true. Let's move on to games.
We just talked about games.
Twitters.
We're going to move on to some Twitter questions here.
We have a special edition of Twitters today, right?
I'm going to go through some of the regular ones, and then we're going to go with Brad Folsom because he was bitching that we never answered his Twitter question, so we'll go on the Twitter question for him.
Okay. I love you, Brad.
No, you don't. You said you didn't.
Oh, that's right. No, I do. I love you, Brad. Sorry we didn't get to your questions. Wasn't on purpose. It's not like we hate you.
John Anderson says, well, that didn't last long. All Walmart orders have been canceled. We just talked about that, man.
Was he not listening?
I don't think he was. Geoffrey Holland says, what if a bunch of bats flew into space?
Okay, that's really just the same question as what if a bat flew into space.
But what if a bunch of them did?
I don't think it would make a difference.
Really?
The same answer stands, yeah.
Okay. What if Splinter Cell didn't suck after Chaos Theory?
Yeah, what if... Man, I guess those games would have been more fun.
What if Dishonored wasn't hot dog shit?
Was it?
That's like an opinion. People love that game.
I was going to say.
I know.
Yeah, next.
That was the same guy. Kevin Sumlin asks, do you like patio bars?
I don't really like bars, but I mean, if it's nice weather, I like just kind of hanging out with people and getting
You're not much
snacks.
of a drinker.
No,
or a bar guy.
Just ketamine and mescaline
Sure.
all day.
Yeah. How do you pronounce Nintendo's 8-bit and 16-bit consoles? Example, letter by letter, SNES, or together like SNES? That's Danny Hernandez.
I say NES and Super Nintendo.
I say NES and SNES because I want to be a cool kid.
I've been saying SNES more recently.
Yeah.
Because it's easier, but
I think it just sounds
I say
cool.
NES.
Yeah, I'll say I kind of go back and forth.
I say Famicom.
Yeah, because I'm a real cool dude.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Danny Hernandez asks, what level are you player more in your life? The Mario Bros. 1 in One World or Sonic's CD Green Hill stage? So like what level represents your life more?
Rico Harbor from Mario Sunshine.
Yeah, that's a good one.
What about you, Trey?
Oh man. Probably first level of Donkey Kong Country.
Okay, here
Yeah.
we go.
A lot of bananas.
He's the first member of
The DK,
DK
crew.
DK.
DK. Donkey Kong. DK.
That's it. That's all
Okay.
I know.
Crispy Ham asks, "What would you have bought a Switch if it were made by Microsoft?"
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
I think he's saying like if Microsoft made a handheld.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
It's not like brand loyalty. It's just a good console.
Now, that's the thing though. It's I'm not the biggest fan of Microsoft first party games,
Well,
so
it's
I
just
don't
Halo.
know. But if man, because that would mean you could play all the third parties.
Yeah, if I'm playing Halo, Overwatch, I
Mhm.
don't know, Minecraft. What else do I play on there?
you can play Minecraft on Switch.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say yes, but I would also say if there was a Sony one, I would buy that before Microsoft. Because I just like the
yeah.
Sony first party more than Microsoft.
I think I would buy it no matter what, just because it's a cool console.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd totally try it out. If there was the only one, if it was just Nintendo and I would buy a Microsoft
If it was
one.
Sega Switchcast, I would get it.
Yeah, it could play third-party games, like, 1080 HD. Yeah, I'd buy that. It would be cool to play a lot of those games on the go.
Yep.
Cool to play a big open world, whatever, big RPG on the go.
Yeah.
Like Persona 5. Like, I bought that. And I have no fucking clue when I'm ever going to play that.
You won't.
I won't. I almost want to sell it. Just get rid of it.
Sell it to me for free.
All right, we'll do. Crispy Ham asks, don't want to... Oh, I think he's just responding to Danny. He said, I think they would have just pronounced it like a word. Well, we already answered that.
Yeah, did you not listen?
Tom G, that's Ginsburg, asks, what video game is hot in the streets?
Well, Street Fighter, obviously.
Yeah, and Tekken's pretty hot.
River City Rampage.
Yeah.
Regular Rampage.
Uh-huh.
I can't think of any more street-based games.
Scott just asked about the Super Nintendo Walmart thing. Arvile, I can never pronounce your name, man. Arvile, Arrville asks, how many
Arville?
Arville, how many pitas could a Pikachu chew if a Pikachu could chew Pikachu?
6.
Okay. Gustav asks, which co-host of Super GamesCast 64 is hot in the streets and in the sheets?
Well, Trey, obviously.
Yeah, I'm hot in both.
Yeah, I'm cold in both.
Yeah. What about Adam? What's he?
Yeah, he's a host of some other garbage podcast.
Oh, okay, sorry. The Salsazar, that's Danny Salazar, asks, what does this all mean?
Nothing, man. It's just such is life, We'll all be dead soon.
Nathan Graham asks, have you ever seen a guy with a fake head?
No, I haven't.
You haven't?
Nope.
Please elaborate.
I think everyone I've seen has real heads.
That's, yeah.
I mean, do you count mascots and stuff?
Sure.
Yeah, then yes.
Okay, I'm going to try to find all of Brad's questions. Then I'll let you go.
Sorry,
I'm
Brad.
just trying to search this.
You get your own special episode now.
You do. All right, so I'm going to go down here. Okay. Brad asks, what makes a good video game Easter egg? What is your favorite Easter egg?
Oh, that's good. I think I love when they're super, super hidden.
Yeah.
And they don't get discovered for a couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
I love that thing. It's fun running into them on my own, but I'm not very investigative and stuff, so it usually means it's not something special if I've found it.
Right.
I know like Halo is good at cramming stuff in there. Yeah, I think just a very deeply placed, well-made reference to something.
Yeah, I agree.
like that.
I agree too. Okay, these are some...
Gotta answer them all.
No, there's
Our
some here
pal
that are
Brad.
just, I don't know. Why did my nipples lactate whenever I hear Austin's voice?
Well, it's because you're pregnant. I'm ovulating right now, so the sound of my voice has a certain timbre to it, and it sets off all the nipples.
Okay. Do you generally go Paragon route in video games like Oblivion or Mass Effect, or are you naughty Nellies? So do you either go the bad route or the good route?
I always go good.
Yeah, I always go good too.
I can't be a bad guy.
And I'm always like, okay, next playthrough I'll go bad, and then I never do the next playthrough.
Like when I'm playing Fallout or something, and I have a choice to be mean, and I want to try to make it. I'm like, I don't want to hurt this person's feelings. I don't want to steal from them. Yeah. Being good always pays off. That's why I saved all the little sisters instead of steal them for their Eve.
Yeah. Be nice to those little sisters.
Adam.
Be nice. What is Austin gonna do if the real Helen Smeller wants her Twitter name?
Well, she's long deceased. So.
But Helen, not Helen Keller, Helen Smeller.
Well, I am the real Helen Smeller.
Oh. So. Thoughts on video game photography, i.e. taking screenshots of video game scenes as art?
I think it's cool. You took a really good HZD
Horizon
shot.
Zero Dawn.
I've taken countless Breath of the Wild shots. I think it's cool.
Yeah, it's a really cool deal.
Yeah.
I like them. I like it when I like looking at them too, like what people can do.
Me too.
Especially when it's like really cool detailed shots, like action shots too. Okay. Brad asks, what's the worst birth canal? What's the worst birth canal? Who's the best boy? Do you appreciate freshwater fish? Least favorite number? How much do you respect yield signs?
All right, let's go one by one.
What's the worst birth canal? Is there only one birth canal?
Octomom, I don't know. It's probably pretty destroyed up in there.
Who's the best boy?
I know who the worst boy was.
Who?
Adolf Hitler.
Yeah, he was the worst.
Best boy? Probably Jesus, I guess.
Yeah. Who's the best boy that you know, personally?
I don't know a lot of boys. That'd be weird. I'm going to say Zeke Dayton.
Okay. Zeke. You're the best boy. Do you appreciate freshwater fish?
I don't like fish, so no.
Least favorite number?
It's got to be odd and prime and just jarring. Maybe like 135 or something, but that's not prime. But it's just hard to get through. A lot of sharp points in those numbers. And
about 47.
I don't mind 47.
All right. I'm sorry then. How much do you respect yield signs? I say fuck the police. I don't respect yield signs.
You just roll through them every time?
I don't know.
I roll through them if there's clearly nobody coming like you're supposed to.
Mm-hmm. All right. Brad asks, do you think a history-related Twitch channel would make money? Asking for a friend. I think he wants to make a history-related Twitch channel or YouTube channel.
Like playing video games?
Yeah, and like talk about the history or some shit.
I think that'd be cool. I think people are into history.
Just do it. Just fucking do it. Do your thing.
As long as it's hard-hitting and fast and visually exciting.
Why does my Mima eat so much cake?
Well, because she's earned that right in life. She's gotten old, and she can do what she wants, even if it puts her in an early grave.
Worst death screen in video game history.
Worst death screen?
Yeah, it said screen. Maybe scene. Just do scene.
I think he means screen. Like game over screen.
Yeah.
Metroid Prime had the best one where Samus's visor would go static, and then you hear her scream, and then it would like cut out, and it would have this little like lifeline thing that would go dead. It would flatline, and it would have a warning thing. It was really cool.
Worst one is Majora's Mask when when you forget to go back, and it's day 3 is up, and the moon just ends the world.
Yeah,
that might be the worst.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, any more from him? Oh man, I don't know. I think that might be. I'm going back to last year. Okay.
I enjoyed Brad's questions.
Yeah, thank you, Brad, for your.
I hope he sends more.
I hope you send more, Brad. I hope you send more. Well, Austin, that's the show for today.
Loved it.
I loved it too.
Me too.
It was a fun show.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was fun. We're about we did about an hour and 13 minutes. It was
okay,
good.
let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, well, thanks for everyone for listening. Austin, where can they find you on Twitter?
At Helen Smeller, at Sportsterm, and in real life at the Hang Zone.
Yeah, go to the Hang Zone and hang out with all the friends.
Yep.
All the cool kids.
We'll be there on occasion.
On occasion. If they're not there, just go in and steal things.
Yep.
I'm sure they're not locking up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please make sure no one has taken our valuables in there.
Yeah.
Which is my TV.
The Hang Zone. Do you mind if I use Hang Zone in my script?
No, go ahead.
Okay.
I'll license it out to you.
Okay, cool. I want to use the Hang Zone. That's a cool name for a place, the Hang Zone. It reminds me of DC Discovery Zone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are fun places as children.
Yeah, I miss Discovery Zone.
Hey, also, promote your shows coming up. You got like a few shows, right? Or you got one tonight, then you got one Thursday?
Yeah, if you're in the area.
Or when do you have it? Yeah.
So if you're in Deep Ellum last night.
Oh, did we miss them all?
Well, I have one tonight.
Okay.
So I'm talking to people who are listening to this tomorrow.
Yeah.
If you're in Deep Ellum last night, go to DCH at 10:30 for Block Party. It's the weird experimental improv laboratory where anyone can do whatever they want.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow we have a show at 8 or 9, I think.
And tomorrow you mean Friday?
No, sorry, tonight.
Okay.
If you're listening Thursday, we have a show with our troupe, Watermelon.
Yeah.
And then after that, I don't know. There's nothing scheduled.
Do you promote this on Twitter and stuff? Because I'll retweet it if you ever want to promote it.
I never do, but I probably should.
Yeah, I'll give it a retweet, man.
Heather usually takes care of that.
All right. I met her. Yeah, she's a real nice girl.
Yeah,
she's real nice.
she's good.
Yeah, she's awesome. She's really funny.
She's a cool dude.
Yeah, she's a cool dude. She's a real cool dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Find me at CrayTreyVids on Twitter and TreyTMitchell.com if you want to my website. And I also have a YouTube channel. It's CrayTrey just on YouTube. And it's not the little boy. It's me. It's not the little kid.
Yeah, go to CrayTrey10 on YouTube.
I have a little Snapchat dog filter.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually followed that kid now.
Yeah, me too. I subscribed to him.
Yeah.
Gave him another sub.
Little sub for that kid. Doing good in the world. Thanks for listening. Please give us feedback. That would be greatly appreciated. Just hand it to me afterward. All right, you can just throw it. Just throw it. Fine.
Thought
Just
you
do
could
that.
catch it. Certainly isn't Super Athletics Cast 64.
No, it's not. Please. Oh, Chris Gross. Okay. Chris Gross just asked, if the cast of Shrek was in Smash Bros, who would be the best?
Let's see. Eddie Murphy, Mike Myers, Cameron Diaz. Who plays Farquaad?
John.
Wait. Antonio Banderas. He would beat everybody.
Yeah, as Puss in Boots.
Yeah.
Isn't it John Lithgow is
Yes. Yeah.
I like John Lithgow.
Me too.
Yeah. The best, yeah, Puss in Boots would be great, I think, because it'd be it'd be really fast.
Well, no, it's the cast, not the characters.
Oh, no, I think you just meant the characters. I don't think you meant the cast.
I don't know.
I don't think
Okay,
you meant
well
the
then
cast.
obviously Shrek.
Yeah, he's the biggest. It'd be like a Bowser Ganondorf kind of character.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Chris Gross wrote, "You're just an idiot," and that wasn't nice, Chris. And
I guess he heard our answer somehow.
oh no, he was responding to my my bitching about work emails. He just said I'm an idiot. Well, fuck you, Chris.
Okay, yeah, I retract everything that I just answered.
He's big into Destiny too. He's been doing all
cool.
that shit, and
Oh
so
boy,
we're gonna have to have him on. And him and Hunter, you can miss that one if you want.
I probably will.
We might do that on a weekend. I mean, you're free. If you want to be on it, I want you to be on it because you're the heart and soul of this podcast.
I'm going to tell you what our level 1 improv teacher always told us.
Okay.
You know what I don't give a shit about?
What?
Destiny 2.
Really?
Yeah.
That's very specific.
Well, no, he would always say, you know what I don't give a shit about. And then, hey, you're going to be doing improv soon, right?
Yeah. Once I wanted to probably do Thursday night. I think Thursday night would be great. It'd be kind of a good cap to my week.
There you go. Yeah.
And but I'm gonna wait because the one that's available now is, well, I guess it's tomorrow night, but it's like a day late, and so I kind of want to wait maybe till it's a brand new one.
Okay.
And because it goes until August.
Yeah.
So maybe it'll be August when I start.
Yeah, it'll probably be early August.
Okay. Yeah, I want to do it. I think it'd be fun.
Cool.
You know, I probably won't see you guys around. Maybe.
Yeah, you will.
Oh, I will?
Yeah. We'll
Okay.
come to your shows. You'll have your showcase. You'll
All right.
have practices and stuff. It'll be cool. Maybe
Cool.
we'll TA one of your classes.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I love that. I like, my dad's, I talked to my dad about it. He's all into it. He's like, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Help improve your skills. And, you guys inspired me to do that and appreciate it.
That's awesome.
I know we got to get going, but let's just do it quick because it is our 1 year anniversary. I guess what's your goal for the next year?
Just keep doing what we're doing, Playboy.
Yeah.
I'm having fun. Making good podcasts, having our 2 listeners. It's I like it like that.
Yeah.
Got our crew. We got Scooter on the board here.
Scoots on the board.
Yeah, we got Hambone producing.
Hambone producing.
So yeah.
Yeah. I just want to be more organized. I want to get just maybe a calendar up and running, more guests, more organization on both shows.
Yeah.
But hey, I've been really enjoying this. It's been the highlight of my week to work with you and Adam for a year. Overnights are pretty shitty.
Yeah.
And it's really fun to get to talk to a good friend of mine every week.
Feel the same way, Trey. It's like the third highest highlight of my week.
Yeah.
After my weekly FAP sesh is number one.
Yeah.
And
well, you have a girlfriend, so it's your sex sesh, right?
No.
Ooh.
It's platonic. It's strictly platonic.
I see, yeah, strictly platonic.
So I got my FAP sesh, and then I go out. I treat myself to an ice cream cone once a week, so that's second.
That's second.
Third is coming here.
Nice.
And join a little FAP sesh with Trey.
I appreciate that. I'm all for the FAP sesh together. We can FAP together.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Love you, pal.
Love you, pal. Anyway, thanks for listening. Please like, comment, subscribe. Tell us if you like the show and what you think needs to change. And we won't listen to you because your opinion sucks. Awesome. Thank you.
Bye.
It's called a road, it's called a rainbow road. It is a road that you go. It's called a road, it's called a rainbow road. And you will know when you get there. It's called a road, it's called a rainbow road. It is a road that you go. It's a road that you go when you die. It's a road called Rainbow Road. It's a road we're all gonna go. It's a road called Rainbow Road. It's got Princess Peach, Mario, and the Toad. It's a road called Rainbow Road. It's a road we're all gonna go. We'll go. It's Rainbow Road. It's where you go when you die. It's Rainbow Road. I'll miss you again, Uncle. It's Rainbow Road. It's where you go when you die. It's Rainbow Road. I'll miss you again on Rainbow Road. It's called a road. It's called a Rainbow Road. It is a road that you go.